This was a view of Hurricane Michael just before landfall yesterday afternoon. Hurricane Michael was 1 mile per hour away from becoming a Category 5 hurricane, which is pretty remarkable. This is going to go down as one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit the U.S. mainland and the strongest hurricane to hit the Florida Panhandle, at least in recorded history. Tropical Storm Michael, of course, still swirling across the Georgia area and into the Carolinas. We still have some gusty winds. A number of tropical storm warnings still in place, but this is now going to be more of a rainmaker. And keep in mind, these areas have really been inundated with heavy rain from that Hurricane Florence just a few weeks ago. There may also be a tornado threat in these particular areas as the storm systems, or at least the storms themselves within those bands of heavy rain, continue to swirl across the region. Flash, or at least flood watches, continue from the Carolinas all the way up along the eastern coastline, and we could still be looking at some 3 to 6+ inch rainfall tallies. Again, the ground is saturated within these areas, so that is going to be causing some issues. Heavy rain along the eastern seaboard as well, all the way up to Portland, Maine, and we do have some flood watches all the way up to Boston as well. So there's a look at Michael. It will continue to kind of decrease in intensity, but you can see that by early Friday morning, we may still have some of the heavy rain bands kind of impacting places near Long Island and the Cape before really moving on out, and then we'll be drying out thereafter. And this particular storm could be impacting Western Europe by early next week if it holds together. We're also watching this wave, which has a moderate chance of tropical formation over the next 5 days. And Sergio into the weekend will bring some heavier bouts of rain to the southern U.S. from the eastern Pacific. There is a view from Fargo, North Dakota, waking up to some snow on the ground. Winter weather advisories continuing up near International Falls, Minnesota. Still picking up a little bit of snow there as well. But we're also going to see some snow through the Intermountain West, but definitely much colder in the central U.S. today.